Hey. Hmm? What? Oh. Oh my god. Oh hey. How you doing? Hello. I'm Coolys. I've been playing around with this YouTube thing for about 3 months consistently now, and I figured it was about time that I presented myself in the content that I'd like to go into more, which as an introduction, I'd like to show you Cooley's commentary, because alliterations is figurative language, and it's fun. So you may have noticed by watching my other videos that a lot of the clips I've been uploading seem like they're, of course, of older games, or in the descriptions I talk about how it's footage from early gameplay or pre-patch stuff or stuff of that nature. And that's because a lot of my clips actually have come from years of recording and playing games and whatnot. A lot of that stuff is 5 or 6 years old even, and it's clips that I've really just always wanted to get out there, but I never really could commit to what kind of style I wanted to do or how I wanted to present that. And having seen the little bit of support that I have seen with just uploading clips with no commentary, no voiceover, no person moving around in the corner talking, I was thrilled. I really am. And I want to see what maybe the kind of content I could make more advanced, more entertaining, just by adding a little bit of, flavor text from me talking about clips, or maybe even streaming, or just kind of really putting myself into gaming clips and playing games and all sorts of stuff. So if you're like me, a kid in the early 2000s growing up and getting a hold of the internet, you'll know that YouTube and gaming on YouTube has changed dramatically over the last couple of decade and a half. And really, where you had people desperately trying to record video game content, video capturing with different kinds of microphone setups and camcorders and recording their screens and whatnot, you'll know that all of that stuff is not only really rough quality, but we've so far advanced past that with capture cards and videos, computer recording software and all sorts of stuff, which has made really an explosion in gaming content. It is exceptionally easier today than it was back then, even 10 years ago, to what with even PS4 and Xbox One, internal recording software to create and upload video clips of just gaming. Which is a lot of the clips you've seen thus far to this point. And really, truly, that makes the avenue for doing this kind of content really the interesting portion. Because really, you can watch video game clips of just about anything out there nowadays with, no commentary, nobody saying anything, no video recording, nothing like that. And it can be quite entertaining. But to take that and then go that next step with commentary and presenting yourself in a video format, that's kind of what I seek to do at this point through the, what I was talking about before, the Coolys commentary section that I really want to get more into. I've got a couple of projects in the works right now, such as this one, and this one, and of course this one. But with all of this stuff going on, of course, there's still a lot of editing that still needs to be done, some more game recording and whatnot. But that's the direction I want to push a lot of my content to. It's really what I've always wanted to do, that kind of internet personality with the video game recording and whatnot. Now, that's not to say that I want to do away with the lack of commentary video clips that I've done this point. I think there's value to that, just kind of like the relaxing end kind of style, where it was really just video game clips and that was it. Which kind of leads me to my next kind of project I want to try, which is just compiling a lot of the clips that I've already done into longer videos and a longer video format, just so people can, watch more of them at once without having to click off of it, or, go through 30 videos to watch 6 minutes worth of content, especially the shorter ones. And I think there's value to that. I think people enjoy that kind of just kind of little snippets and not really a whole lot going on. There doesn't have to be any kind of overpowering theme going on. Just it's video gaming, you know, and people, I think there's value in that. On the flip side, I'd like to take those same compilation projects and put commentary and my video recording over them, because I know there's a lot of instances where some of my videos that, of course, have existed for so long lack a real explanation. Even in the description, perhaps I don't do such a good job because, you know, writing is hard. But I think it would be interesting to do that kind of content where I kind of go back and through the videos that I've uploaded and kind of talk about them, explain why I recorded them in that way and why I presented them in that way. For instance, the Kingdom Hearts 3 video that I did very recently, that was the cutscene with the Goofy and the graphical glitch and whatnot. You know, as somebody who plays Kingdom Hearts 3, people are going to know that that's kind of, you know, it's like, that's very wrong. But if you didn't play Kingdom Hearts 3, you might, you know, be scratching your head like, why is there 4 minutes of cutscene here? It doesn't really make for a fun, you know, gameplay video if that's what you're trying to present. Understandably so. If you read my description, you know, to be able to kind of piece that together. But I think to kind of go over it, you know, when it starts, what I think happens specifically and whatnot, I think there's some value to that as well. And of course, I don't think you need me to pick out every single little graphical issue in that whole thing for 4 minutes, unless you want me to. But to kind of just briefly go over what I think happened and how it happened, I think would be a fun compilation project. I think there would be some value to that as well. And really, this video was a long time coming. I've really been trying to figure out how to piece this all together. I've been collecting different parts to this setup and how I wanted to present myself, and I've been really thinking about how I wanted to do this for a long time. Again, since the birth of this kind of content, since like the early 2000s. But you know what? It's been tricky. It's been tricky getting to this point. You know, nobody tells you when you go out and you buy the lighting and the camera and the backlighting and you know, you get the computer tower going on. You know, now you have the software and the hardware in order to run the kind of content and the video stream and the demand that some of this stuff takes. You know, nobody tells you through that whole process when you come to sit down finally and do a video. It's like, hey, this is hard. Coming up with the script was tricky. I really just kind of kept trying to piece it together, and you know, I'm stumbling over my words, and you know, there's just a lot of stuff going on. But I really pressured myself to present this now because I want to really force myself to get into more of this content. I've been teasing it for a while. You've probably seen the little snippets I've been throwing into some of the videos and the code secrets. But I've been really trying to get this content out, and this is me forcing myself into it because I really want to do it and I want to get better. So take everything I'm doing now with a little bit of grain of salt. You know, I'm gonna work on my ability to speak so I'm not constantly stumbling over my words. You know, better preparing scripts and whatnot, or realistically maybe even just going more with the flow, improv even. You know, there's just little things here and there that I gotta smooth out the edges of these things, but I'm gonna try and do it, and I think there's gonna be a lot of fun to be had with it. This whole thing kind of started out as something I was just kind of doing for myself or showing my friends some clips and just having it in a format where they could see it. They didn't have to come over and, you know, I'd go through my video archive just to look at things. And because, you know, it takes a lot of time and it's boring, but if I can present it in such a way that other people that I don't even know are enjoying the content that I have to present, I mean, more power to it. You know, there can never be a shortage of fun, good vibe content out there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep getting better and trying different things, and hopefully I can make somebody laugh out there. But I appreciate those of you who have been along for the ride, coming back every day for the last 3 months or so since I've been uploading regularly and, you know, hanging out and watching the video. I really appreciate it, and it's really given me a lot of excitement with starting this whole process. So I appreciate it, and I hope to continue to see you coming back and experiencing my new kind of content and giving me feedback on it, because who doesn't need a little criticism now and again? Constructive criticism, maybe. But thank you all so much for being here, and until next time, this is Coolys signing off.